Alex Caruso. In the face of Şengün, now Dort. Late clock Durant. KD, how many times have we watched him smoothly knock that down?
Just getting to a spot right there.
Nice.
Just trying to get big, Lou.
Great hustle by Steven Adams. Wow. That's a big man careening into the Pistons bench. Hope everybody's all right. KD doubled, stepped through it, got fouled out of count, and one.
With all of them through the years. Craig and Ryan, I should also mention the Texas Fight song has been played a few times at practice.
It has, and don't forget Jason Biles, who is the Rockets trainer, national team.
Much better energy here from Houston. You get great ball movement, a piece of the paint. Yeah, you know who you want to help off of, but don't just give them a lineup three. That's pretty. I'm telling you, Şengün sold it. That's the backdoor play.
Durant let him do his thing.
And again, look at Şengün right here. His eyes are on who? Durant. Watch how patient he is. Durant knows it's a backdoor the whole time. Tobias, the veteran, finally bites in. That is
losing it. Barnes ahead now to Quick. And quickly, it's Durant that denies him. And Thompson all alone.
Saturday in the blowout win in Boston. Off the curl, Thompson back to Powell, blocked at the rim. Rockets will use that. They will run the bounce ahead to Durant, who beats everybody down and slams it down. Timeout Dallas.
Thompson.
And of course, the Rockets over the last 3 games, all wins, have been playing with a lot more tempo and pace than...
Howard is 9th among all bench players at 15.3 a game. Durant a miss. Morant trying to save, and it ends up in a Durant dunk. Kentucky, but here Bassey, good hustle. Morant trying to deflect it off.
Issa drives in on Vassell, and he misses on the floater. Easton is there. Shot clock is winding down. Durant, he's a killer.
Well, I think in large part they do it a lot when they have 2 bigs in together, so those guys aren't having to chase people around. But it's just nice play by Vassell, a much improved player over the last couple of years.
Durant on the move. Oh, big finish! Kevin Durant attacks the...
KD straight to the rack.
Right there, Kuz trying to doing his work.
Now to Sharp, stepping to his left. He's so aggressive offensively. The rebound to Shepard. Touchdown pass Durant. What a pass that was! Right on. He and Sharp each have 8 points to lead the way for the Blazers. Durant has 9. Remember, Durant had 16 in the first against the Wizards. And 2 more to it.
those free throws, the open looks, just get him going and getting into the chest of the time, Lord. Why? Because
working on Murray. Still working on Murray. Still working on Murray. Oh, are you kidding? Down by 9. Look at this finish by Kevin Durant. Insane.
Franz sitting down and guarding Durant. Fadeaway jumper is good, and we got a foul on Franz Wagner. Durant's going to the line. Let's get another look.
Put it out. Like the Magic, they depend on getting to the free throw line. Only 11 free throws for them in the first half.
Kevin Durant starts off the third quarter with an and one.
To play high hands. Just that little slap on the arm that
sends Thompson away. He's got the Silva one-on-one. He'll pull up, fire for 2. Got it. 35 for Kevin Durant. A 3-point lead for Houston.
And it's taken away by Watson. And a steal by Durant. Durant angles in for the jam. Big finish for KD. Get held a bit right there. No call. And then he takes it in.
When Houston got back in the game versus Utah, it was those rebounds.
Adams another right there once again. Ahead to Smith, now to KD, to the rim, and the slam plus the foul.
Get some easy looks. Look at this block from Steven, and the ball just falls into his hands. But look at Durant. He knows I'm running the lane, put my head down, forget the jumper.
For his career, but he
ties the game up. Durant with the seal off, the rise up, the shot and the make, and there it is, history for Kevin Durant. 31,000 career points, the 8th player in NBA history to reach 31,000 career points. Congratulations to Kevin Durant.
Watch this play here. There's a switch. He gets Dillon Brooks off, gets behind Allen, and you got Mark Williams.
Brooks working on Aaron Holiday. This is the fadeaway, tipped by Bouye. Durant circles, got by O'Neal, got to the rim, and slams it in.
There for Capella, but look at Durant there. You had to reach from Royce O'Neal. Nobody stops the basketball. And then what? 2 hands for safety. Puts Dillon Brooks on a nice look.
The rim just happened to be there. 8 straight for Houston. 11 in a row for the Rockets as Durant with Dunn draped all over him. 4+ minutes.
What's so impressive, no Alperen Sengun. Got one of the greatest to ever do it. And
Dallas with their biggest lead of the game at 13. Kevin Durant got fouled and one.
Huge play. Houston needed it. Great baskets, and that's why those turnovers become vital. And
Well, he said some nice things about his potential and his talent.
Yeah.
Do you have something else?
No, Tim Hardaway Jr. there, you said a decent screen, but I don't know if it was worthy of falling down like that.
Well, if you're not going to get the call, unless you fall down,
Yeah.
you should try fall.
They set it up. Good pressure from Collins. KD says, I've seen this before. I felt the pressure before. No problem.
I remember whistling. Durant spinning. Doncic well defended. Inside as Adams gets it to go.
Yeah, Kevin Durant right here. He's just going to draw so much attention. Look at all of the jerseys on the edge of the lane, and then Steven Adams just going to.
But Finney Smith able to hustle and get it. Vanderbilt. Now Smart comes to help out. Durant drills a three-pointer, his second 3.
That is so.
Arabia makes his move on Smith. Goes inside, shut off. Smith, good job defensively. And a turnover, number 14. Eason, Durant, up to Thompson, and down it goes.
With his defense, he's made plays with his offensive rebounding and slashing. But here's what Houston is going to do to you.
More ISO Kevin Durant. Little hezzy, drive, pull up, score. Kevin Durant's on fire.
so now, as you see, he gets the ball back and says, no, there's no way. Let me get another crack at this. And hezzy pull, snatch. Thinking free agency, kind of the expectation is this is something you'd see, and we're finally getting a look of it against
Durant,
the Cavs.
1-on-1, the 3 over.
Are you kidding me?
Wow, Kevin Durant. The half he has had.
This is ridiculous. May I have this dance? Where's the double team? You're not.
An 11-2 run, more from Durant.
That was a heater.
Another offensive rebound, and there's Durant from Shepard. Timeout, Cleveland. My goodness. 11 of 16 shooting. Rockets are dominating the game on the offensive end.
Well, in just that three-point shooting, these turnovers.
Sengun, spin, dish, Durant with the crank.
And, ooh, Kevin Durant cranks that.
Anthony Davis out this far from the basket trying to guard Durant.
One-on-one, hands him on an island. Crosses him up, drives, got fouled. That'll count. +1 for Kevin Durant. Second time he's really took it to Anthony Davis.
I'm Kevin Durant. He goes left. All right, set him up for the right to left. Puts him on skates and get a piece of paint. Now move it, and you break down the defense.
Hooker turns it over. Amen Thompson races out to Durant.
Look at this push there, and Ben Thompson turning this game.
Jabari the inbounder into Kevin Durant. Durant for 3. Yes, he got it! Kevin Durant gives the Rockets the lead. 100-97.
Look at this play. You get the one-on-one with Durant. Slides to his right. The help is not there quick enough. And he knew it was good the entire time.
Chances for the Rockets.
Oh, man's got to take that shot.
Durant got fouled. That ends the Blazers' run. We hopefully had ourselves another one here. Fans want Thiago Splitter to challenge this. So does Kamara. Rockets get the stop. Durant got fouled. It'll count. +1. Kevin Durant.
He knows he wants to crowd him, so once he feels the crowd, he's just going into it.
They immediately get the ball to Durant. Kamaris back in, gonna check him defensively. Durant will shake and bake, turn around, and score.
Really trail. And normally, right shoulder fade for a right-hander, but he goes left.
Thompson down, repair blocked by Durant. Gets it back, repair blocked by Jabari Smith Jr.
Amin Thompson hits it.
Shepherd back to him, shot clock winding down, the tough three, and there it is. More history for Kevin Durant as he just passed the incomparable Wilt Chamberlain. It is now 7th on the NBA's all-time scoring list. A season-high 23 for Kamara.
Yeah, I'm impressed with
Durant. Clap and don't pay the rent, Ryan.
Out of Houston and doubles on Kevin Durant.
Jabari. No. Thompson rebound to Durant. Over Klingon. That's a really...
If you can get extra possessions and get out in the fast break, you're going to be golden.
Kevin Durant, one of the masters of the mid-range. Thompson off the pistol action. Durant for 3. Through the paint.
And Şengün just camping in that paint right now. He's in there a long time. As Kevin Durant to the free throw.
Quick first step. Scores at will.
Some big play here down the stretch.
KD, one of the presidents of the midi.
Vucevic. Rebound Davison.
Touchdown.
Yep, touchdown pass Durant. Timeout Chicago. Kevin Durant into the end zone. Rockets. But that's a lot.
Which one is long? Kilometers a little shorter, right?
Yes, but we Americans. Oh! Hey! Kevin Durant. We go by miles. They're looking at the coaches. Both coaches are looking at it.
Again, playing him tight. He knows that coverage is there. And he goes to the rim.
Into the paint. Amin Thompson stepping back. No. Şengün tapped it back to Durant. And Durant gets it for another slam.
Look at his activity. Takes off. I'm 7 feet, but I move like a guard.
Averaging about 7 rebounds per game. To go with 22 points. Randall spinning and puts up an air ball on the layup try. Durant in the open floor. High off the window and down for Kevin Durant. He's got 12.
Watch the end of the play. End-to-end basketball, playing off the defense. Watch the release point where Kevin lets us go. I mean, good luck checking that. From going in the lane.
Great hands by Durant. He's had several deflections here in the first half. At 3-on-2. And Durant fouled. Count the basket. Was just about to say, even with a hand in his face.
He talked about the 7 for 23 last time out, so I feel like I was getting...
Chance to get maybe within 2 at halftime. Here's Shepherd trying to get loose, drives the lane out to Durant. Great look, and Durant connects on a 3. Randall from three-quarter court comes up short, and the half comes to an end. In 14 minutes off the bench, Doris mentioned he provided a spark shooting. He also did it passing there to Durant. Houston outscoring Minnesota 9-3 here in the 4th. Empty possession for the Wolves, and now Durant up the floor, keeps the dribble, takes it all the way. Kevin Durant, count the basket and the foul.
Watch the crowd. He's got to get through at the end of this possession. Jaden McDaniels is going to put some pressure on him on the side.
Shot clock down to 5. Durant with 2, pulls up, count the basket, a 3 for Kevin Durant.
Good offense. I think you just need to have the ball find the right guy if you're Houston. I mean, that's a possession going nowhere. A lot of standing.
Working on Peavy, backs him down, whirls, scores. He has just tied Dirk Nowitzki on the all-time scoring list. Kevin Durant has moved past the greatest Maverick of them all, Dirk Nowitzki,
It is.
Try to go to the other side of the rim, use the rim as protection.
Kevin Durant counted and the foul for the 15-time All-Star KD.
Season can still do that. You see clearly the left hand on the shooting elbow.
All right, the free throws tie us at 34. Durant behind the back from the elbow. Counted in the foul for Kevin Durant.
Trying to build on a 2-point advantage. Their largest lead has been 11 tonight. Durant, 3 more. Yes, sir! Everyone else in this game has only made 3.
Yeah, well, yeah, teams are combining 8 for 35, and if you take him out of it.
Here comes Tate. Whips it back out to Durant. Does not take the 3. Gets to the rim.
Voila, Craig. This ball movement from Jayshawn Tate. Defense doesn't get set in
7 possessions, 7 baskets for Houston. Thompson fires it out to Şengün. Now Durant on the spot-up 3. It's good. What a start for Houston. They haven't missed.
Şengün, he has been attacking Wembanyama. Missed the next possession. A ton of ball movement leads to.
He's taking that thing right to the rack.
Durant slams it home.
Oh.
And Quinn Snyder asking after.
5 on the 24. Durant makes his move, spins, falling away, gets it to go. His first field goal.
2 guys we talked about pregame. Kevin Durant right here, splitting 2 defenders. How many times have we seen him do that?
Missing and rebounded by Eason. There's Durant. Still getting some boos here in Oklahoma City.
That although they are encouraging Kevin to get to the 3 game as much as possible, this says the 2 guys who have the ball most often, generating offense, will look a little different today for Oklahoma City.
Catch and shoot. Durant splashes through. A 3 ball is 109th. Shepard off the Durant screen. Durant 11 points, tries the 3, and he knocks it down.
Wow.
Another tap-out rebound. This time it's from the hands of John Collins. You don't want to give Kevin Durant an extra try. Another offensive rebound. Durant for the 4th shot of the possession. It's his 2nd bucket on the fadeaway. Rockets lead by 1. Miller stripped by Durant, recovered by the Rockets. Smith ahead to Durant to the rim, off the window and in, counted and a foul.
The defense is compromised, and Jabari Smith able to hit a streaking Kevin Durant. Not a lot.
Durant able to get back and block it after he was beaten. Get some shots up, get a sweat, try to keep some kind of semblance of an NBA game. Brandon had it knocked away by Durant. That was clean. Rockets have been putting resistance at the rim. That's the 3rd one in a row. Look at KD getting up. And Sion, he told me before the break he's going to take a little trip and make sure he got the ball in his hands. Couple of workouts. Paid off right there. Look at Durant. Oh, my goodness. This shot by KD. Look at the move. Starts on the other side, comes all the way across. Couple of dribbles, and look at that fadeaway. Durant. Shaded by James. Easily able to shoot over. And another 2 for Kevin Durant. Well, that play, nice little step back inside the line. Rockets have played with their starting unit for the first 7 minutes of our 3rd quarter, and Kevin Durant continues to do Kevin Durant things. Durant. Typical Durant. 19 years and running. Another mid-range shot. Catch that ball on the run. Grant knows he's coming. Nothing you can do when Durant has the steam coming at you. Horse have fought their way back to this game. 4-point game now. Good God. He is so difficult in these moments. Shot clock's down to 3. Oh, my goodness. What a shot by Durant. Shot by Kevin Durant. Sion does everything he can to keep from catching the ball. Then they clear out. No screen. Maybe the best one-on-one player in the game today.
Durant off the bounce. Throws it up. Shot is good and a foul. Thompson
To Durant, deep corner three, got it. Kevin Durant erupting right now. Largest lead of the game for the Rockets.
Defensively, and it's leading to good things on the other end. First, Kevin Durant with that sweet stroke.
Love on the other end. Williams tips it, goes to Shepard. Long lead pass finds Durant. Durant deals off to Eason. Eason puts it up and in. And Kevin Durant just draws a crowd. Last time these teams played, they played back-to-back games in Utah, split a pair. Bailey was able to disrupt it. Durant drive and dunk. Thompson took it away from Filipowski. Thompson on the run. Rockets continue to attack, and this time it's Eason.
I mean, the fast break here has been something to watch, the unselfishness.
Once again with a rebound. Out goes Collier. Collier puts it up. Rejected by Durant. Shengun, back to Smith.
They know what level they need to get to, and starting that road trip 3-1 is the kind of momentum they want to carry into this stretch at home.
Yeah, no doubt, as Kevin Durant gets the runner. Durant against Carter. Durant makes his move. Durant scores at will.
Yeah, you've said that a few times in your announcing career.
Yeah, it was either you or Winston Churchill.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, you know, we're both often quoted.
Durant, the drive, and he gets it to go. Kevin Durant, they get a switch. Durant with 5, makes his move. Durant puts it up, money. Wow. 97-94, Magic. Durant lines it up. Yes, sir! Wow. KD is going off. 20 in the second half.
Well, what do you do on this? That's as good a contest as you can get.
How about Thompson knocking down a couple of jumpers here early?
Mitchell. Offensive rebound, Wiggins. Knocked away by Durant.
They can read that ball coming off the rim just like Davion Mitchell did. Kept the possession alive. Gets Mitchell on the board.
There's your first shot of the game for Kevin Durant. Houston's gone to the bench. They bring in Clint Capella. Pride of Switzerland. Kevin Durant, he's the type of guy you don't want to get mad.
Do not want to poke the bear.
Dorian Finney-Smith heading to the scores table. He'll come in next whistle. Great pass. Durant finds Capella. And Capella gets it to fall. Chance for a three-point play.
Draws the eyes of the D. And look at that. Whipped it right on the money to Capella. Got hit. Left hand.
Houston gets higher or take the lead. This time down the floor. Oh, my goodness. When you're
Shepard getting a couple of screens on the perimeter. Passes over to Durant. Too much space, knocks it down. By the way, he is mic'd up for us. You'll hear his vocal tones throughout the course of the game. Durant, he knows what to do with it. 2 on the rim.
Clip right here. You're going to need some help on that switch.
Like this matchup between Durant and George tonight. KD with a little bump and fade.
That's a layup right there. It's tough to defend.
Durant, couple dribbles, fade hits. Minute 40 to go in regulation. Durant.
Yeah, he is all as advertised. I'm telling you, man, he is legit.
Made the All-Star team, deservedly so. Durant with Kamara all over him, and Durant is still able to make the off-balance shot. Out into the paint, almost stolen by Okogie. Durant harassed in the corner, now to Kamara, that gets blocked by Durant. He's back out there. Rockets a +5 on the glass so far. Durant underneath. Durant on the other side. And the rebound to Clingan, just the biggest body. Underneath. His pass intercepted by Reed Shepard. He saw that coming a mile away. Then he throws the lob to Thompson. Back to KD for the slam. Here in this first half. Look at the pass by Reed. Then Thompson back to Durant. To Thompson. To Durant. Got it off. And he hit it. The Rockets used a lot of clock in Durant, especially coming off of that loss in San Antonio over the weekend. Shengun draws a cross. First shot from Kevin Durant. It's a 3, and it goes down.
You couldn't draw it up more perfect.
Back to KD, working on Mamu Kelishvili. In space, elbow J, good. He's only missed 1 shot. He's got 10, as does Kevin Durant. Barnes, like Kevin did against the Raptors, at 31 against the Rockets up in Toronto. Durant for the free throw line after the turnaround. He's got a dozen now, 5 of 7 from the field. Durant crossover, loses Barnes. There's the help. Another bucket. Durant in the circle. Durant to spin. Durant, another hoop. His 11th on just 4. Obviously, we've discussed this before as we've seen him, but he has slimmed down. Kevin Durant gets to the rim, and the Rockets continue to take advantage of it. Yep. Durant to back down the spin away from the double team, and he just fears his blocked. And then Okogie gets to the head to Durant. He'll drive on Fierce. Bumped into the floor. One of the best ever, Kevin Durant. He's got 4 rebounds, 5 assists. He's got this block. And I realize it's no fears. Comes into Jabari. Now to Durant, defended by Jones. He'll go with Jones. He'll shoot over the top. Durant sticks to 2. Gives the Rockets the lead. 7.6 to play. Has scored 30-plus in the last 5 games. He's got 30 here. And this one gave the Rockets the lead.
10-second different shot clock in game 5. Durant on the drive. Tough finish. He's only 6'11".
You'll see KD splits 2 defenders, weaves his way in.
Durant tied up. Give and go with Sengun. Nice fake. Little jumper's good. Kevin Durant gets on the board. He's now 6 of 15 from the field. A lot of contact there. Pass inside. Beautiful look. And Thompson able to finish.
Well, Thompson didn't want to give him space. Well, he had him wrapped up. Yeah, Thompson had him wrapped up pretty good.
Oh, what a pass from Sengun. Durant throws it down. How about this? The Rockets take the lead. When he has big games, when he's active offensively, their record is superb. Durant gets inside. Counted out, a foul. Kevin Durant has come alive.
That corner defender was trying to get a piece of that and contest it. Luka was unfazed.
Man, Thompson goes backdoor and Durant with the feed.
Landale is open. And the big man shoots that 3 long. Once again, the Rockets come away with it. Here's Durant to the hole. Flips it in on a foul.
And when you see the pass ahead, watch Kevin Durant. You see him absorb, take that contact from Ricochet for the and one. You've seen right now.
Uh-oh. Durant, here he comes. Boy, all kinds of defensive miscues here for Atlanta. Moguet trying to get it back, cannot. Durant to the trailing Eason.
That's what you do. Turn and attack, Alfred.
Shepard around the Sengun pick to Durant in the corner. The 3. It's good! He's done it! He's done it! Kevin Durant has passed Michael Jordan.
Thought that was essentially a 50-50 ball because Reed had just as much a piece.
There's his current career point total, 32,294.
Making clutch threes in this final 2-minute stretch. Here's Durant feeding away.
Oh my goodness.
A 40-piece for the future Hall of Fame.
This right here, he's just going to come in. Let's see if he's behind the 3.
Yep, that's a clear 3. That's why they whistled it. They blew it dead.
DiVincenzo in the deep corner. And Durant with the pick. One-on-one against McDaniels. Durant with the slam. It's a 1-point game here in Minnesota. 10 straight points for the Rockets.
You played in the league 18 years. You don't hang your head because you're 4 for 16. You keep making an impact.
Randall feeds the cutting Anderson. Another block by Sengun. That's his 4th. Thompson. Durant underneath. Another dunk for Durant. Shot clock down to 6. Durant. 4-3. Hit it. Kevin Durant on fire in the 4th quarter and overtime. 6 for his last 7 from the floor.
You don't pass Michael Jordan, and your next target is Kobe by hanging your head.
The fluorescent green and purple. I like the look. It's very New Orleans. Oh! Put him in Durant. Kevin Durant.
get double, you get to your zone offense, and turning the corner and just an absolute facial.
Sorry, Easton on the floor. First time we've seen Mike the Peavy in this game. Defending Durant, takes him off the dribble, got fouled, hit it, and one. Now TCU, Texas Tech just checked in. Kevin Durant went right at him.
Such a part of the evolution of basketball. Durant, deep three, over Towns, knocks it down, 7-1.
Game has aged like fine wine. Can still knock.
Back the other way, the Rockets. Eason finding Şengün inside. Durant for three. That's 12 in a row, and that's a Knicks timeout. Hart trying to get it to Robinson. In the way, Clint Capella. Shepherd the bounce ahead. Eason, Durant.
By Shepherd. We know about this guy being able to get up. He's done it for 19.
Going into his last two.
No, but you know, normally he's playing with Giannis out to the Kupo. You're a lot more open when you got him. Okay.
I like it. Two-man game.
Oh!
Capella misses it, but Durant does not.
See this little two-man game, you got to jump up the way he shot the ball. Capella should have threw that down, but nonetheless.
We'll see if they can find a way to box out and secure one and dones on this end. Durant, tough three, goes, and the foul. Kevin Durant, professional bucket.
It's a skill to be highly, highly competitive, right? Like the NBA is, yes, full of talented guys, but competitive spirit is at the top of the list as well.
KD.
Two on Durant. Şengün up top, into the paint, back to KD, he's wide open. And he makes the three. He just missed two free throws, but then he stuck the trip.
Watch here at the last second. Are you kidding me? You leave Kevin Durant?
Again, he was just at the line.
Shots made this year. Edwards now, and Durant fires a three, left it short. Rebound Thompson, ahead to Durant. Durant with the flush. Durant
Got a little run in middle of January. He played a little bit of time for
and some opportunity as Durant, easy money. It's been big this season for Minnesota. This is Durant inside. With the throwdown.
Great feed from Kevin on the timing.
16 lead changes here in the first half. Here at Toyota Center. Şengün had 12 first half points. Finds a cutting Durant for the throwdown.
Yeah, great setup on the weak side. They ran the double away.
Third field goal for Edwards. He has 9 points. Durant, tough shot, got the bounce. Just an impossible.
Rockets using defense to create offense. KD got bumped and the bucket. He'll go to the line.
His talent has seen every possible defense you can imagine. Nice little attack of the closeout. Get to his spot. A little bump there low, and